All right, y'all. I want you to, Nehemiah, grab the multiplication sheet. That's our warm up today. All right. I am about to. Okay, I'll get you. Here, you can take this pencil for right now. Give me 1 second, Jay Sean. I got you. So make sure it's here. Okay. Use this for now. All right, I'm starting the timer. This is your warm up. It's the multiplication fact 0 to 5. Do as many as you can. I'm going to give you 3 minutes. Ready? Get set. Go. Two minutes. You have 1 minute left. If you're done, just sit still. Good job. Wait until everybody's complete. I now just shut the windows. It stunk in here when I came in. That's why I opened the windows. It was either be a little cold or smell disgusting. Smell for the next 10 minutes. $20 seconds. All right, time's up. All right, shop. I'm actually going to collect them. So, Jaheim, why don't you go around and collect the paper for me? Make sure your name is on it so you can get credit for the warm-up, please. Now what I'm passing out, we're going to do our PSSA vocabulary review. We're actually going to do the worksheet. I'm passing it out right now. I know, these are the new words and we're not taking the test on Friday. You actually are going to get it till next Friday when we take this vocabulary test, which will be the 23rd. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, go ahead. Huh? No, it's not a study. This is, you haven't saw these words yet, so we're going to do it. I want you to work on it independently first to see what you know without us before we study them. Then I'll put them on the Elmo and we'll review the sheet. But I want everybody to work quietly for, I'll give you 3 minutes. Starting the timer right now. Just try your best. Do I expect you to get them all correctly? Not at all. You've never seen the words before. But read through the definition and try to match it with the words. So we already see that all four of them are some type of event. Okay? So read through it. And honestly, I think you might be able to figure out a couple of them even if you just read the definition and look at your choices. Yes, 1 minute left. 1 minute left. If you think you're done, just relax. Please keep it quiet for the be respectful for the other people still working. Yes, sir. What you need? I guess. Yeah. It ain't gonna come on, man. It's all right. Just suck it up. Five seconds. Thank you. All right. So, for the first one, it says, an event that leads to an outcome that cannot be determined prior to completion of the event but can be described probabilistically without an apparent cause. But Malik. Chance event. Good job. Good job. And like they said, if you look at that definition, it says an event that leads to an outcome that cannot be determined. Next to chance event up here, you have random event. If something's random, that means, it cannot be determined until it is completed. All right? Number two or more events. Two or more events in which the outcome of one event does not influence or affect the outcome of the other event. I'm actually going to pull popsicle sticks, so be on your toes. Kavante.
Compound event.
Try again. Independent. Good job. Independent. which is two or more events in which the outcome of one event does not influence or affect the outcome of another one. So basically, it's by itself, which makes it independent. Because if you're doing independent classwork at your desk, you're working by yourself. All right. Number three, we have two or more events in which the outcome of one event affects or influences the outcome of other events. Sometimes these events can happen at the same time. Jahin. So if the last one was independent because it didn't, it only influenced itself. The next one, this will be dependent. Good job, because it is affecting other outcomes. Okay. And for the last one, well, we know it's going to be compound because that's the last one left. But we're going to read the definition, which is an event composed of two or more contributing events. That's a compound event. Sorry, I wrote it a little sloppy. Does anybody need me to copy it down more neatly? Or did we all get the correct answer? Are we good? I can't hear you. Okay. Sorry about the writing. All right. Put that in your journal. Your binders. Save that. That's going to be your review sheet, as well as the definitions that are posted in the back of your homework packet for this week. Okay. Now, next thing we're going to do, we're going to do our quick write. So get your books out. You'll be all right. This is what we come to school for. We come to learn. We come to do work. Be engaged. Everybody should have their quick write books out, the journal books out. I am going to write the assignment. What number is this? Do you know? Or does she just have you we're just putting the date, right?
Yeah.
All right, so make sure you put the date. Today's date is correct up there. October 14th, 2015. So your question is going to be, what is your favorite number and why do you like this number? I'm writing it now. I was just saying it out loud for you.
4.
I don't want to know right now. I want you to write. Please do not talk out. What is your favorite number? I'll get you one this way. Why do you like this number? Starting the timer, you have I'm gonna give you 4 minutes to do this activity. You need to be writing for the entire 4 minutes. I don't want to see anybody.
4.
Yeah, 4. Okay. I know 1 minute is so bad, so I'll give you 3 minutes, okay? But you need to be writing the entire time. Nobody should be sitting around looking at me, all right? Keep working, please. Y'all have to do a good start. Keep it up. It started. Your time has started. Everybody should be writing. Let me know, what is your favorite number and why do you like this number? Come on, all right. You ain't done. Let me see. I apologize for doubting you didn't write for the whole period. But hey, you have 1 minute left. Keep working hard. If you're done writing, try to think of something else to write. Try to extend it a little bit. Typically, you should have at least I would say at least 4 sentences. 4 sentences is good. I know Ms. Reed never really told you amount to write.
I wrote.
If you're more than that, but that's probably a run-on sentence, sir. You try to use your English skills when writing your but it doesn't matter. It's still going to be a run-on sentence because I'm looking at it and I'm glad that you wrote that much. But that's probably 4 sentences, but you made it one big sentence. But I ain't mad at it. I'm just happy that you're writing that. So it's all good. You have 20 seconds. Please be quiet. 20 seconds. I'm not going to pull sticks on this one, but would anybody like to share out what they wrote? I can't get one hand. Devontae, my man, let me hear what you got. This 2 days in a row, man. I'm not going to hook you up. Matter of fact, go ahead. Keep reading.
My favorite number is 13 because God likes odd numbers. So I like odd numbers.
A fruity.
Appreciate you for your work. Hey, come on. This is for participation, man. All right. Can I get one more reading? Go ahead, Nehemiah.
36 is my favorite number. It's my first
Please, hey, respect your classmate, please. Say it again. Say it again. I can't hear you.
36 is my favorite number. It fits my personality and it's the best number in the world.
Okay. I'll take one more. Desmond, go ahead.
Alright. My favorite number is 7. It felt like a lucky number to me.
That's it? Alright, I'm going to share out mine just because. So, my favorite number, it will be, can y'all not disrespect me and talk while we talking? Alright, we listen to you read. Do the same thing back, alright? My favorite number will be 94.
What?
The reason my favorite number is 94.
Yeah, football.
Exactly. That was my college football. Well, 94 and then 81 as well. 81 was my high school football number. That was actually my older cousin's football number when he went to Pitt. I like that number too. But, so that's one of the reasons why it's my favorite number. Go ahead, Joe. You can share it one time. Go ahead. Hurry up.
4 and 18.
4 and 18.
Is my favorite number because 4 is a good number. And 18 is my favorite number because it's my birthday.
All right, good job. I like it. Good job. All right, we're going to move on to our next activity. If you guys ever wonder where we are at, if you look on the board where we have our how, which is the curriculum, which is essentially the negative, that's the book that we've been working in. The how is basically the agenda and basically just a list of what we're doing. So we already did our warm-up. We did our PSSA vocabulary review. Quick write was supposed to be in there, but my bad. Now we're about to start our launch. So I want everybody to take out their books, the blue books, ATM books, and turn to page, I want to say 79. It's problem 4.1. We're starting a new lesson today. Okay. All right. So what we're starting today, it's called the order of operations. All right.
41.
4.1. I think it's page 79.
Yeah.
Okay.
Property.
No, not properties. That's 4.2. 4.1. There you go. That's what the chapter was called. Okay. All right. So order operations. It is. So if you look in your book, I'm reading from the top right here under 4.1. The order of operations applies to calculations involving. Can y'all please stop talking?
That's your hand.
Listen, I don't care who it is. There's only two people at the table. It takes two people to have a conversation.
You hear him?
Put your hand. Sir, please stop. Pay attention. Reading the book. Pay attention where we're at. The order of operation applies to calculations involving positive and negative numbers. Okay? If you read, so we're going to look at this little worksheet right here that we have. Okay? So it says to solve math problems with more than one, can y'all, I'm about to separate y'all. Stop talking, please. Please, listen, there's a conversation. Please just stop. I didn't say your name. I'm talking to the table, okay? To solve math problems with more than one operation, addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division, sign, you must remember this sentence for the correct order. This is extremely important to finding the correct answers to doing order operations. We call it it's PEMDAS, PEMDAS, or please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. The P is for please stands for parentheses. The E in excuse is for exponents. The M for my is multiply. D in dear is divide. A and aunt is add. S and Sally is to subtract. Okay? For example, on this worksheet they have for us. They have, we'll do something simple. So 6 minus 3 in parentheses plus 5. When you are using, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, this is the order that you are looking before you attack a problem. Okay? So when we figure this out, it is basically grouping. So when you see parentheses, it's grouping. Okay? So the first thing that we want to do is what, Nima? Complete the problem in the parentheses. To make it easier on yourself, when we get longer problems, each step, underline what you're doing first. So we're underlining the parentheses because that's what we're using first. You shouldn't be in there. So 6 minus 3 is what? 3. So our next line would be 3 plus 5, which is 8. Good. That would be our answer for this. Okay? Now, if you turn to, good morning, how you doing? You got your binder? All right, I want you to turn to page 80. Turn the page to page 80. Turn the page to page 80. Remember, this is the order that you want to complete your work. Okay? That is always going to be the order. That's the only way you're going to get the correct answer. Because as I'm about to show you, there are different ways that you can get numbers from a different answer from the same set of numbers. Okay? So you should be looking at B. Real quick, I should get you some paper, sorry. So if you look at B, your first problem is going to be -7 times 4 plus 8 divided by 2. Remember, the dot means multiply. It's the same thing as seeing the X. But as you get a little further, keep going up in the math classes that you take, you will see the dot more than you see the multiplication sign. Okay? Because once you get in like algebra, you start using variables like X. So it would be confusing if you saw 5X and then the multiplication sign, then like 4. You wouldn't know what to do. Did everybody get paper? We'll keep it. No, you're writing your name on this. We're going to do problem B together. We're going to work through B. So we're going to work through this page, and then when we break up into groups, we're going to be doing problems from the A section. Okay? Yes, Melissa. Yes, sir. Got it. All right. So if you look at number 1, -7 times 4 plus 8 divided by 2. Okay? So always remember this as well. When it comes to the multiplying, dividing, or adding and subtracting, you always do it from the left to the right. From the left to the right. So looking at this problem, let me get my popsicle sticks out.
To the left or right?
Hold on. Hey, I'll put it back in. So, Robin's not here. Phillips not here. Mr. Swain, can you grab it? There's on the second shelf where it's open, straight back, there's a box of small erasers in a yellow little carton thing. Thank you. Elijah. So, looking at this problem, we have -7 times 4 plus 8 divided by 2. What's the first? No, Jody.
What did I tell you?
Multiply. Remember, this dot means multiply. So, what's the first thing we're going to do in this problem? Which should we underline? Hold on, talking to Elijah. Everybody can get a chance to answer questions. Yeah. So, first thing you're going to do, let's underline what we're going to do. You're going to figure out -7 times 4. What is the answer? Kavante.
-28.
-28 plus 8 divided by 2. Okay? So we figured out the first part of the problem. What's the second part we're going to do now?
Divide.
William.
-28 divided by 2.
No, sir. So listen. Go ahead. You can change that.